Okay.
Here we have Georgia, and she is our CAP student for 4th grade. And all I said, they're very excited. They're very excited. All I said was, Georgia, you want to do a lesson on water pollution? And she is just taking it by storm here. So here is Georgia.
Okay, so
Don't clap after she puts everything.
So this is some pretty clean water, right, guys? Yeah. I got it right out of the sink, so it's water you guys would drink, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's look at what happens to this water when it's in the natural places.
Oil gets in it.
So did you guys hear a couple years ago there was that boat that it kind of blew up and crashed and all that oil spilled in? We're going to pretend this is oil.
That's what it looks like. Gosh, oil.
And that it like basically filled up the river and or the ocean, and it hurt a lot of animals and killed many of them. And then that's one of the bigger things that happened. And then another time in Japan there was a tsunami, and they had a nuclear waste holder, and it had got swept up by the tsunami, and it spilled nuclear waste all over the ocean. And nuclear waste causes things like cancer and stuff, and it is very, very bad for people and even worse for animals. So imagine that's nuclear waste. There's way, way more than that.
Is it actually red?
No, I'm not sure what color it is.
I'm sorry, yellow ass.
Christmas colors.
What? It's Christmas, you guys.
Now look at that. That doesn't look very pretty now, does it? Imagine all the poor animals and plants living in the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, isn't it?
It's colored red.
It looks like a rainbow. And then smaller things happen to the ocean too. See, when you wash your dog and the water goes down the drain outside, and then when you go through the car wash even, the water goes down those little holes in the ground, you know? And then they send it through this filter, but it doesn't filter it all the way. And it ends up going in the ocean a lot of the time. So there's all that silt going in there. And most of the time it's not good for the environment, so. And then there's other small things, like let's say you're on a picnic and you brought sandwiches and they were wrapped in this stuff and it blew away from you and you didn't go and catch it. That goes in there too. Now, can you imagine what happens if a whale or something eats this? A lot of it.
It hurts.
It could get really, really sick and
Die. Damage.
or a lot of times animals get tangled in this and they can't swim properly and they drown. And then farm runoff. We're going to pretend this is farm runoff. It's actually baby food, but we're going to pretend it's farm runoff. Which farm runoff is like fertilizer, stuff to make the plants grow better. And then
Cow stuff.
yeah.
Giorgio's trying to be polite.
And of course it's like purple. I think it's fruits too, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is it pudding?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Shh.
That's farm runoff.
Brown.
And farm picnic plate. Imagine you went to like a picnic again and you let your plate blow away from you and you didn't pick it up. That's all in the ocean. Because the wind, the wind blows stuff. And then animals end up eating it because they don't know any better. They're not smart. toxic waste, we can add it. Oh, what is that?
Is it mouthwash?
Yeah.
It's not
It's
bad.
from.
But it's toxic. Pretend toxic.
And then more currants again, which mixes up this plastic stuff as you can see here.
You should put toothpaste. You should put toothpaste in there because that actually is toxic.
Yeah.
And that looks like it can't be.
See how gross that is? You wouldn't want to drink it anymore, would you? So for the next part, we're gonna filter this.
It's probably not gonna do anything.
Oh, it does a little bit, but it'll be like going through a similar filtering thing that the water that a lot of times ends up in our houses goes through. And you'll see how sometimes it doesn't always get clean enough.